I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is D Mastermind coming to you just in time with another video. And today we got a great game going on. We got the Angels versus the Dodgers, the Freeway Series, the red versus the blue. You know these teams don't like each other very much, or at least the fans don't. This is going to be a great one. I really look forward to doing this video. The Angels are struggling this year, playing about 500 baseball. The Dodgers are doing great. Once again, they're 28-6. The year after they just won the World Series. And we got Dustin May going against Dylan Bundy. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we come to you right here at Angels Stadium in Anaheim. Even though we're named the Los Angeles Angels, our stadium is in Anaheim. It used to be the Anaheim Angels and the California Angels. As you can see here, the Angels have dropped the first two games versus the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are looking for a sweep. Game 1 was 4-3 and game 2 was 8-2. As the Angels bullpen looks like they blew a couple games as well. But the Dodgers are up 2-0. So the Angels are hoping not to get swept here in the Freeway Series. We don't want them to have that much bragging rights. As Bundy's on the mound with a 1-3 record, has a really good ERA, 2.74. But his whip is really high at 1.59. He's walking a lot. He's not getting a lot of strikeouts. He's been lucky to not have a higher ERA than this. Mookie Betts is off to a struggling start, leading off for the Dodgers, batting 187. But he does have quite a few home runs with 5. Let's get this first pitch on the way. As Mookie Betts comes in with the Mother's Day bat. Last year's Silver Slugger Award winner. And on a 1-2 count, Bundy tries to take a pitch up and in on Mookie Betts. And he strikes him out there to start off the game. So this is going to be really fun, really interesting. These teams really bring the best out of each other when they play. As Bundy comes in a 1-2 pitch and strikes out the second batter of the game, Chris Taylor. So he has 2 strikeouts to start the game. And he looks like he's a little amped up for this one against the Dodgers. Justin Turner batting third on a 2-1 count. And he's going to fly out there deep. But Upton's going to camp under that one. So it's an easy 1-2-3 inning. As you get a beautiful look in here from the Rocks at Angel Stadium. Due up next is Fletcher, Ohtani, and Trout. A really formidable top 3. But they're going against the young Dustin May, who's very electric. He has a 2.86 ERA. His whip is a little bit high at 1.41. Not too high. That's solid. But he's 3-0 in the year. And this guy's going to bring heavy fastballs anywhere from 100 to 101. He has a nasty cutter. That's probably the best pitch he has. And David Fletcher up first, batting 281 on the year on a 2-2 count. And he's going to take that cutter and fly out. A pretty routine fly out to the right fielder right there. As that's going to be Dustin May's go-to pitch right there. His cutter is so nasty. It ranges from 95 to 98 with a lot of movement. And here's a look at the Angels lineup. Fletcher leading off, followed up by Ohtani, Mike Trout, MVP, Anthony Rendon, Jared Walsh, who's batting 365 on the year, Justin Upton, a slugger, Jose Iglesias, Max Stassi, and Juan Lagares. Ohtani batting 253 on the year with an 800 OPS. Digs in here on the full count from Dustin May. And that's going to be a strikeout. He's going to strike out on that changeup, low and away. Beautiful pitch from May. If he has that pitch going with his fastball and his cutter, it's going to be a long day for the Angels. Up next, Rendon on a 1-1 count with 2 outs already. Excuse me, to Mike Trout. And he's not able to beat that out, as it looked like he was going to be able to beat that out with Justin Turner's arm at third not being too strong, but he made a nice play there with a quick transfer. Dylan Bundy walks Max Muncy to lead off the top of the third, and that's some of the struggles he's had all year, is walking too many batters. Up next, Rios. He's going to single right there as well. And Muncy's going to go from first to third. Mike Trout's arm. And he threw that a little bit towards the outside of the third baseline. Excuse me. and he's able to get in there at third base. So now it's first and third, nobody out in the top of the third inning. As you can see, Rios hit that right back up the middle. And Mookie Betts is gonna walk there to load the bases now with one out. Bases loaded. Dylan Bundy struggling again. Chris Taylor up next. He's batting .352 on the year. What an excellent start with 6 home runs. This guy has a lot of versatility and is really well at the plate. 2-2 count. Let's see if Bundy can get him to roll into a double play. They're setting up away. And Bundy punches that right past David Fletcher. Oh man, that's gonna score a run there, and that's gonna score 2 runs as they cut off the throw to home and a bonehead play, as they might have had a chance to get him. And as you can see there, Chris Taylor continues his dominance to start the year, as that's a nice pitch on the outside corner, but he just goes with it. Still 2-0. And they're gonna fly out here to the right fielder. Can he get enough under this to get him at home plate to tag up? And they're not even gonna tag there, luckily, because that wasn't even a great throw. Cody Bellinger up next. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Let's see if Bundy can get out of this inning. And he gives up a single up the middle as Bellinger hit that great right back up where it came from. And now it's 3-0. The Dodgers are up to a 3-0 lead in the third inning. Can Bundy finally get out of this inning here? And he gets him to strike out on the changeup, down and inside to Corey Seager. But not until they got 3 runs that inning on 3 hits. And the Angels are definitely in some trouble to start this game, as the Dodgers have a pretty good bullpen and an excellent starter on the mound, so it'll be tough to come back. Up next, Mike Trout.
That deserves a wow.
Yes! Let's go, Mike Trout. 12th home run on the year already. What a shot to left field. As we take a look on the StatCast, 408 feet. That was a beauty, as the Dodgers admire it as well. We move on to the top of the 5th inning. David Fletcher almost makes a great play, but he's not able to get it to first base in time, as the Dodgers now have runners on first and second, 1 out. Justin Turner up. He's already done some damage this game, and he hits a jam shot through the first base hole, and they're gonna get another runner in here, as that throw is in just late, as he slides underneath them. 4-1. So they got their run back from Mike Trout quick and in a hurry, and Dylan Bundy is just struggling. And as you take a second look at that beautiful swing from Turner, even though it got in on his hands, he was strong enough to get it out. Bottom of the 5th inning here, nobody out. Justin Upton. Goes deep just to where Mike Trout went. That's Upton's 2nd home run of the year. Hopefully this could jumpstart a hot streak for him. Jay up, 5-2, and the Angels aren't going down quietly. They get that run back that they gave up in the top of the 5th. And let's see if they can continue to hit the long ball out today. As Justin Upton, an excellent breaking ball hitter, hits that out of the park. Anthony Rendon up now with the runner on first base. Let's see what he can do with it against David Price, the new pitcher in the game. And he gets that past the third baseline. And he's going to go to first and third. Oh, he bobbled it. He's going home. As that's going to be an RBI double for Anthony Rendon, as they had trouble out there in right field fielding that one. Excuse me, left field. And that's going to be an RBI double for Rendon. And that's going to bring the game a little bit closer. Now 5-3. with a runner on second base still, 1 out. Jared Wash. He's going to draw a walk there. So now we have runners on first and second. The tying runner is at first. The go-ahead is at the plate. David Price is struggling, and they're going to go with Blake Trianon, as he's off to a great start, 1.46 ERA. In 12 games this year. Let's see what he does. He has an excellent sinker. And we have Justin Upton up again, who already homered on the day. Full count here. And he's going to walk to load the bases. Whew. This is a good one, guys. As we're sweating it here, as we know their bullpen at the end of the game, Kenley Jansen, Joe Kelly, some of those guys are tough to hit. So we're really trying to get to these middle relievers. Jose Iglesias up now in a full count. And they walked him, as Jose Iglesias gets a rare walk. So they walked in a run there, 5-4. Bases loaded still, 3-2 count to the next batter. Can they get a run in? And they struck him out on a beautiful cutter. Stassi is not too happy about that one. He thought it was outside, a little bit inside, but it definitely caught the zone. So this is it. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-1 count. And the pinch hitter, Jose Rojas, is going to ground out to the first baseman there to end the threat and end the rally. That is tough. But they did get some runs across the board, as the Dodgers have 5 runs on 7 hits and the Angels have 4 runs on just 4 hits due to the Dodgers' wild pitching. And as we move along here to the bottom of the 9th inning, the Dodgers are still up 5-4. There wasn't much action in between. But now we have Kenley Jansen coming in, 16 games already. He's 13 for 14 on save situations, only blown 1 save, a 2.25 ERA. And he's off to a pretty good start. He's not striking out a lot of batters. He's pitching to more contact as he's getting a little bit older. But we're leading off here. We have the top of our lineup going against him with David Fletcher. So the Angels are in a good position if they could get some hits together here. David Fletcher's going to fly out here to the right fielder, as he got good wood on that. But the ball just died. And you can see the league leaders in saves. Kenley Jansen is in third right now for the NL with 13. Josh Hader's in first with 16. As the Brewers are off to a pretty solid start. Shohei Ohtani up next. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a run scored. And he's somebody that could tie the game with 1 swing of the bat on a 3-1 count. See if he can get something in the zone here that he can drive out the ballpark. And he's going to draw a walk here, as Kenley Jansen didn't want much to do with Ohtani there. But that's dangerous with Mike Trout hitting right behind him. Now we have the go-ahead runner at the plate with Mike Trout, who's already homered in this game. It has 12 homers in the year, 1-2 count with 2 outs, as Mike Trout had previously gotten out. This is Rendon now at the plate. And he strikes out there to end the game on a beautiful slider from Kenley Jansen. Dustin May giving high fives to everybody in the dugout, as he had a solid start. And the Dodgers are going to sweep the Angels at the Angel Stadium of Anaheim. And Madden is just disgusted in the dugout, as the Angels take a tough loss at a hard-fought game there, as they lose 2 games to the Dodgers by just 1 run. And now the Angels are sitting at exactly 500 on the year. And they look to turn some things around in their next series, as Upton and Trout homered in this game, but not much else offense after that. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Have a good one. Have a blessed day. Peace.
Yeah, I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.